So I did the big grind and leveled up all of the weapons. Bought everything that I could. I mean, it's a bit unclear since most of it was combos, but I bought everything. Even leveled up most of this, except for this one. I guess I forgot to actually buy that, but I have enough souls for it. And bought some empty vessels and even grabbed one of those undying ones. Everything. I have it all. Turned out that the spiders were not the best way to grind, which thankfully I looked up before I started trying to grind with spiders. So over here in the Ashlands, it turns out that up top there are 2 horses that spawn like in the desert area, and we saw that we can just ride around on Ruin now. But they actually seem to spawn based on a trigger when you climb up here, probably to like save memory or something, that like they don't have to spawn enemies immediately. So it's like, oh, you know, when the player gets close to the area, the enemies will spawn. So the thing though is that when they spawn, they do not despawn when you leave the area. So you can just kind of keep doing this for a bit, and then the 2 horses become mini horses over there, which is a great way to make mad money. And also to make the game just chug, because the game is not supposed to be able to handle this. So then you come in here, kind of get the attention of everyone, get some slashes in. This gets your sword level up too, which is nice. Yeah, chug it up. Just wait. It's not even max chug yet. We haven't even reached full potential. But you can just do this forever. I'm sure at a certain point, I would actually just crash the game. Yeah, look at that chug! Yeah, they love it. And then you just reap your reward by slashing. Now, like, the enemies can still kind of hit you off your horse, and you have to get on it. Like you can see here, I got knocked off. You can also chaos form. It's a little hard to get certain attacks off when you want them to because of all the slowdown. Yeah, still moving great. I can still see everything. I love how Ruin's tail looks right now, as it like is stretched. Yeah, get those kills off. Also, I don't think I have the enhancement for extra money on my sword right now, so I could still be making a lot more. I think it takes about like 2 or 3 hits to kill everyone. Obviously that'll become much easier once we can actually play the game at a bit of a more consistent. Yeah. Just stop everything. And see everything slowing down, like not slowing down, speeding up. We're having a little bit less issues. I think I started with like 14,000, getting almost 3,000 out of this. Now it's just a matter of still corralling them and getting them in a spot where I can actually hurt them. But yeah, so basically just doing this for like an hour or 2, I was able to buy everything. I know that that's still like a lot of time, but it's a lot easier to kind of do this while just watching other stuff, while doing your own thing, while not paying too much attention. Yeah, I walked into that one. So that's a good way to also get your sword leveled up. Another thing too is you can take these guys over here. There was an ice wall that you could break with the fists, but you can take them over here. They'll all get corralled into the area like this. Just imagine this with a bunch more people. And then with the scythe, you can jump in here and, well, try to jump in here and do the hold triangle in the air. That's a bit hard to do when the game is super slow because, you know, getting the attacks off. And then with the fists, you have an area of effect when you do the R1 triangle combo. But yeah, so that's basically how I did all that stuff. I just kept doing it until I died, and then eventually got me what I needed. Kind of want to kill them just so they're out of my way now. Because I did not open the chest that was over here. Okay, we're good. But yeah, we made lots of money, you can see. So not too hard to level that up now. Level everything up, I mean. I think... Alright, we're still missing a good chunk of stuff. So obviously that I wanted to show that off, which is why we kind of started here. But there are clearly other things that we can collect and do. I do want to just get all of the life gems and all of the wrath as well. So we'll... Okay. We'll move somewhere. Ruin will figure it out. You got it, Ruin? Ruin is stuff. Good job, Ruin. But yeah, just climbing up and down that worked way better than the spiders. The spiders do not give you as much soul. And you're, I think it's the same kind of thing where the spiders will always spawn back into a room. But it just... When I tried it the first time I played the game, it just seemed so slow. I wonder if that strategy with the horses would have worked, because I played on the PlayStation 3. Obviously that the PlayStation 3 might not have been able to handle it as well. So one of the... Can I not... Did I try doing this? Can I aim like this for this part? Okay, I can only assume then that I need to put on the mask of finding things. Because we can see that the Armageddon piece is here. Oh! I don't even... Well, I would have needed this anyways because of the anvil most likely still needing to be... Oh, actually, right there. Never mind. Did I not notice that part? What did I notice here before? I don't think I noticed the... I wish it was a little easier to switch between stuff. I'm glad that you can keep the mask on while switching. But I think what I need to do is... Mask... Grapple... Toss... I might have to mask again. Is that invisible? No, it's still visible. I mean, I wouldn't have been able to do this anyways because the bombs were invisible. But I feel like it was weird that I didn't notice the invisible bit. I don't think I can do anything over there, so I probably just have to move back here. So it was just a matter of... Where did the thing go? Where's the hook shot? I'm so confused. Was it up somewhere else? It doesn't matter. We're going where we need to go. Getting what we need to get. I think I mentioned it before. I just want to upgrade everything. I don't really care about grabbing all of the chests. Like, the hook shot's gone, right? Like, there was one up there? Am I still masked? Is that what's going on? No. Also, I think I still have to just keep climbing. Like, I wasn't crazy that it wasn't invisible before, right? I also remember seeing a lot of these things a bit more clearly. Like, when I was down there the first time, I think I saw it. So I don't know when that happened. Really need to just have the mask on at all times, huh? Alright, well, we got an anvil. I have a map on my phone ready to look at things because we don't really have any other way of seeing where to find collectibles. Yeah, we got you. There will be a better way for me to go about it. later. I just wanted to start off here because we, you know, obviously I want to show my grind styles, which anyone who tried grinding probably already used it before. But I figured I might as well explain a little bit how I did it this time around. I still don't really like how the money system is in this, because, like, I would... So, it turns out, I was kind of looking into it just to see that the New Game Plus thing that I was thinking about with the Abyssal Armor isn't really a New Game Plus so much as it's... Once you get the Abyssal Armor, you can start a new game with Abyssal Armor on automatically. Which is still nice, but it means that you don't really carry anything over besides the armor itself. So there isn't, like, you can't just New Game Plus your way into having enough money to buy everything. So there really isn't a good way to grind for money, and I don't really like that. I think usually with games you would want them to create ways for you to be able to easily buy everything. I just feel like it's kind of scummy to not be able to. Don't know exactly where I'm going. I think over here was where the there was a hook shot thing. Could be wrong though. Also, I think in a lot of these dungeons there's not a lot of enemies that come back, which is nice because we don't have to worry about it when exploring. But also is part of the problem where it's not easy to grind. So it kind of sucks because everything's way too expensive. I think if you have like a consumable, like for the bottles being too expensive and like everything else being too expensive that you wouldn't want to buy the consumable, I think that's a bit of a problem. That's my opinion though. I could just be... It could just be because I'm dumb and really want to complete things, that I'm kind of just stuck in this mindset. I'm assuming this is the one I just did because of where I was. If not, then oops. I think, like, we got a good artifact. The Overlord, that's the middle one. The marks of the tyrannical general of the Legion's army. His name has long since been forgotten, but the husk of his formidable strength still lingers within this totem. Return it to Volgum and he will reward you. I think I want it to be in here anyways. I don't actually... Unsure of where I am exactly. Yes, I do want to be here. Yeah, I think this is where we would have dropped in anyways. But over here was a thing that we couldn't get because we didn't have the hook shot either. I just don't... I would like it if I didn't have to grind, and also if they would have just made an easy way to grind. Apparently they wanted me to fight things here. Might as well go chaotic. Just to get them out of the way. We good? Yeah, get out of here. Just wanted to take a look at his chaos form. Alright. Goody, because it's a cool chest. We got a gun. When used, unlocks the mastery of guns. Greatly increases war's effectiveness in range combat. I stumbled over saying that, but don't worry about it. Yeah, that's a legend. So it looks like all of these are going to be Four Horsemen, which makes sense because there's 4 of them. War, Strife, Fury, Deaths. I think Deaths is a better version of the Reaper, which would have helped with grinding a lot, but what are you going to do about it? Alright, now I need to actually look at a guide, because I don't know where we are going next. Alright, so we're back in this one room that I had some trouble with the the rope and the wall fellas. This we couldn't get because we didn't have hook shot. Has some goodies, some more wrath. The good thing is I think we've collected most of the things in general. It's just a matter of, you know, scraping everything to get the rest of what we were missing. I don't know if we are fully done with the desert, but there is a bit of a better way for me to go about doing this, so we're going to leave the desert for now and move on to this place because it's small and because I need to go back to Volgrim because I need to teleport. We're going to go back to the Black Tower. I have unfinished business there. There's a chest there that I never got. Was that just a matter of doing it good? I might have been able to just jump over there with the shadow. I just didn't think I would be able to. Yeah, okay. Well, silly me. This one's gonna have goodies too. Carnage, war fills with hatred and generates chaos at an accelerated rate. I think that's the last of the normal enhancements that I was just dumb about grabbing. Where am I right now on the map? I'm still here. Sadly, the one map that I have, that was just lucky then that I found that. The map that I have is just for life shards and artifacts and what you call it, the wrath meter. So it does not show me where those enchantments are, which is weird to me. You would think that they would just show that one. I get not showing like money related stuff. Okay. I didn't think cutscenes would happen.
This is no ambush, horseman. I come alone.
Seems like an ambush.
I, Uriel of the Hellguard, champion of the White City, call you, horseman, to Nex Sacramentum.
Fool.
I lay claim to your life before the Creator. Will you dishonor this law as well?
Yes.
Why?
Because Abaddon said you understood honor, and because he was the best of us.
No.
Death oath cannot be broken until one falls by the hand of the other.
I like how the subtitle came in and then okay, and then immediately disappeared. Okay, I wasn't really prepared for a boss fight, but cool. Kind of nice that they have like something that's happening before you like, not before, but like while they're in the middle of doing kind of a dumb fetch quest. Which is like, again, why I kind of wasn't expecting things to happen. I'd imagine that getting anywhere near the anvil over here would cause her to show up.
Defend yourself, traitor.
I'm taking it a little slow. Cool. Cool attack, my man. Lady! Good thing I have that shadow dash in the air. I'm kind of afraid to try to do any like fancy moves just because I feel like she'll hard counter. Alright, come on.
You underestimate.
I kind of do.
You underestimate.
I don't even have that much health because most of it was used doing some malarkey. Okay. Some malarkey. I wasted chaos form for no reason. Ugh. I feel like this one I just have to wait out. You done?
traitor.
You done? Come on. What's the, I need to go in here. Might as well stone up. Never use Wrath anyways. Might help me out a little bit. Can't really even reach you. Have a lot of Wrath that actually should stick around long enough for this. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I was safe and didn't have to waste an item. Yeah, bash her face. She hates it.
Yes, yes. What are you waiting for? Harvest this wench. What? Don't you dare walk away from me.
The Nex Sacramentum is mine. I decide when the angel dies, not you.
You swore an oath to me.
Abaddon is
They did the
destroyer.
weird transition again. Look at it! It's weird!
To protect you, he kept you from the truth. You pledged to follow your lord into hell, never knowing what awaited you, or what he would become.
Abaddon.
He was betrayed and became the enemy of all creation. I've been to the tree. Its gift was truth, and I share it with you now. Remember the death oath. Soon it must be fulfilled.
She's been such a fool. She also was a punk. Again, I was not at full power. And she still couldn't handle me. Alright, we can, Oh no, I'm still stoned. Stoned out of my mind. It's a drug reference. Where am I right now? I would like to know. I don't think there's a lot of stuff here. Yeah, I got the Blade of Armageddon.
Azrael says you've got to use the Mask of Shadows to find the pieces of the broken blade.
Yeah, I didn't mean to look at him. Yeah, there's only two things. I think I've probably gotten them. There was an artifact I think I got over here. I want to not have shadow vision on because it's a bit gnarly looking to just have it on constantly. And then there is something up here, which I probably already got as well. This doesn't show the blade shards, does it? No, I think it's just... I'm having some hard times getting up here. I think it's just showing me where there are artifacts, and I'm gonna say I got them all. We actually have most of them. We also got the Overlord one, which looks pretty cool. All things considered, I think we got a lot of them. So, filling up on a type of artifact will actually get us a shard, I believe. So, I mean, there's only the one. Yeah, this one gives us a Wrath Core, actually. But it, once we get all the soldiers or the knight ones, we'll get, I think, shards for health. Let me just buy this now, because why not? And then I think all I care about is just undying. Like, who cares? Just fill up with that. Although, that being said, I believe I'm not actually using it. Let's just... Can I consume it now? That's annoying. Let me fill my health up. And then what we need to do, which is a little cumbersome, is we need to assign this here. And basically, we just will never die. Which I know what you're saying. Wow, you really just cheesed it out. Don't worry. what'll cheese this out more is once we get the armor. But yeah, so we're done here, actually. So one thing to worry about, or one thing that I'm worried about, I'm going to have to look, actually, and I guess we'll do it all right now, is it turns out that there are chests in the Serpent Tunnel load zones. And I didn't remember that until I looked at the guide and it said it. And I'm like, oh, son of a bitch. Yeah, of course. And look, there it is right there. Which I guess you could see it. What, do I just have to drop down there? Do I need the mask of seeing things? I guess I do a little bit. Yeah, okay, I see it now. Yeah, it's kind of just one of those things I would not have ever thought of. But after seeing it in the guide, I'm like, oh, son of a bitch, I remember that now. I remember how scummy that felt, learning about this. So I think there are 3 in total. So to find them, you have to like teleport to a specific section. So this one is only if you teleport to Twilight Cathedral. And I'm gonna have to look at the guide because I forgot where the other ones are. Maybe I could have reached that from a different angle. I don't know. It's just something I really would not have expected. Because I mentioned it before, it just feels like this is just a way to mask loading. Usually you don't have important things when you're trying to mask loading. But here we go, we got a life shard. So we might as well go into the Twilight Cathedral. It looked like there might have been a anvil there as well. I'm sure it'll be great. Can I look at my health right now? I think we need 10 total. And I think we need one more wrath. Like full wrath thing. Was there something on the other side here? It's been like years since we've been here. So I don't really remember. There's obviously a hookshot zone. Yeah, there was stuff here. Biggest problem again is that we do not have like a map of the chests in the area. Just for money. Which was something that I was planning on fixing, but got real distracted by having a boss fight and just kind of happening to go a different direction. So we'll see what's going on over here. Another chest in a weird spot. This whole area looks a little weird. Oh, my boy! Another boss fight. Alright, well, I'm not going to chaos form now. Let's see if we can fight him. Am I not doing damage? Do I need to block? He's doing... Ow. He's doing that thing where it looks like he's like blocking me. Oh, cool. Cool hat, my man. I blocked once, but it wasn't a counter. God damn you! I mean, like, he doesn't really have anything else, but there we go. I don't know. I cannot tell you whether or not it was just the counter or I actually was doing damage, but whatever. We did fight him. We got some money for fighting him. At least I was able to show that off. I'm going to have to find the guide to figure out what I need to do here. So it looked like we were good. We just have to actually use the Serpent Road to teleport back to where we were, the dry roads. So wherever this is, which is behind us. Very simple. I just have to still use the teleport. Which I might as well maybe use the last teleport one. It's to the Anvil Ford. Although I kind of feel like I could just wait for that, because we'll have to go there once we finally get all of the pieces of the Armageddon blades. But I got too distracted too easily. So maybe I'll avoid that. We'll probably go to the tower. I think there's like one thing I need at the tower, and it's that one chest that I didn't see before. But it's a good one that would help me a lot with treasure chest hunting.